Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Hersey podcast. Today we sat with Kyle Irwin and Charlie Pomis to discuss the struggles of being an underclassman on a varsity team. Thank you for tuning in.
Welcome to the second episode of the 2023-2024 Hersey Hoops Pod. I'm Ryan Contreras-Betts, and alongside Johnny Fahey, we're with Sophmores Kyle Irwin and Charlie Pomis. How you boys doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course. We're doing great. So, obviously, we had a little bit of a tough loss Friday night. Not the best performance. What do you guys got to say just as a quick intro, like reviewing that one?
I think that we could play 100 times better. Our shooting percentage wasn't that great. Didn't hit a lot of shots we could have. Definitely a better team than we played on Friday, but I feel like we'll bounce back coming up these games Friday and Saturday and go from there.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, we think we shot like 30% that game. Obviously, that's not going to get us a win. I think we played hard, though. I think once our shots start to fall, we'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't all too bad. Honestly, in my opinion, just watching it, it was the slow start that really bit us in the butt at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, we started out 0-6, like they had a 6-0 run, and we hit a few tough shots, but just not the best game all around.
Yeah.
Lots of fouls. That game was a little messy, especially at the end.
For sure.
Kyle, just what are your thoughts on some of those fouls? I was sitting there courtside, and I was a little confused on a few of them.
Some of the fouls, it's tough playing away. Obviously, they have home refs, and their student section is crazy. Biggest atmosphere I've ever been in. But it's kind of like home court advantage, so I can't really complain. Refs can be good some days, bad some days, but at the end of the day, you can't really blame it on the refs. But there was a lot of fouls in that game.
Yeah, so, I mean, you talk about the atmosphere. I mean, Kyle, you were up at the line a bunch of times in that game. I mean, you're always driving the basket. How do you really, how you do it? Everyone says it differently. How do you zone out the noise when you're up there?
I don't really know how to explain it. It's kind of just a thing when you're out there. Like, you can't really just think about it. Like, it's so loud in there that you kind of just, only can hear your team and your teammates and your coach. So I just try my best to just focus on the stuff that I've been practicing for so long and just zone everything out.
So what did you guys do in the offseason to be able to play up at Varsity as a sophomore? What was the training? What was the work you put in?
Just hop on that grind.
Yeah,
just
for
bunch
real.
of training.
Just going to the ARC and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, getting better. And then summer camp obviously helped us. Obviously, playing sophomore last year and then coming to varsity, it's a big change. The game is a lot faster, but, I mean, yeah, I think we belong here for sure.
I mean, were you guys both on the summer league team this year, too?
Yeah.
So that
we
was
were.
probably a lot of experience as well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. It
Playing
helped
against-
a lot for sure.
playing against some other varsity guys. How different is playing varsity basketball, and then how, over, a lower level of basketball compared to varsity, and then how difficult is it to adjust?
So it's really something when coaches just say when we were younger, you really can't teach a kid going from say 8th grade or freshman to a varsity basketball game. It's so much different. From going to freshman to varsity now, I can't really tell you how hard it is. Everything that I did freshman year just doesn't work at all varsity year. It's just so much more fast paced and harder to score and do stuff.
Yeah, I feel like getting shots in a varsity game is definitely so much more harder than freshman. I feel like for freshmen, we could just get any shot we wanted to. And for varsity, it's so hard to get shots. But the game's definitely a lot faster, and I feel like defense definitely matters a lot more for varsity.
Is that something you really try to hone in on, is that defensive aspect?
I feel like this offseason, I really had to work on my defensive game if I really wanted to be a good player on varsity. Because I feel like my offensive game's there. It's just my defensive game I got to get better at.
How do you really work on the defensive game? I never played basketball. One of my biggest regrets, I forgot the height, but I don't have the shot.
Yeah.
How do you do that if you're not in games or in practice?
For me, I feel like it's just a lot of conditioning. I just got to get in shape, and I feel like the better shape you're in, the better defense you're going to play.
So, kind of moving on, talking about varsity, what's a leader on the team that you can always go to, talk to, and there's something personal or about the game, anything? Because I know every team should have a leader, and what's the leader this year for you?
I would definitely say our captain, Jared Rigg. I mean, I feel like if you don't know a play, you could always go to him. I mean, he always seems to be in the right spot, know what he's doing at all times. So, yeah, we rely on him.
Kyle?
Yeah, definitely Jared. If you want to go to Jackson, he'll give you the hard truth, but he's out there at practice to get you better. He'll challenge you every day. But Jared's kind of like the dad of the team, just gets everyone in the right spot and gets you in check.
Yeah, being there last year, Jared was the guy you could go to. His brother too, Johnny, was a great leader.
Yeah.
He's always always there to talk if you needed it, and like they're a really good family there, and the team is basically a family. Anybody you can go to and talk
agreed.
to, and they all listen.
Yeah, I mean, that's so big. I know Johnny, me and him, we played fall together, and our fall ball team was
Yeah,
that was a fun team.
yeah. No, it was very fun. There were a lot of guys there.
But like just the idea of the better like team chemistry you have, I mean, the more success you have. I mean, like I'm not gonna say like our fall team was great. I think we were decent, but like we shouldn't have been in like a championship game. Like I don't think we should have, but we like gelled together. And is that kind of how you guys feel? Like no matter what, I don't know, Daily Herald might say and put you guys in the rankings, you feel like you're close enough as a team that you can make a run?
Yeah, a lot of people, especially this year, have a bunch of doubts with everything that's going on. But, like, us as a team, we can't really worry about that. We just got to play as a family, and we're a super young team. And if we just manage to, like, stay together and stick together and believe what Coach Hess is teaching us, I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, sure. I think our team chemistry's there for sure. I mean, definitely I feel like we definitely have a lot of doubters this year for sure. But I feel like our team chemistry's there, play good defense, we move the ball on offense. I feel like the wins will start coming for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the team hasn't played bad to start the year. I mean, there's just a few tough losses. I mean, especially Friday night, you know, kind of got out of hand a little bit. It was really close, like going into halftime, just, you know, a couple of bad bounces. You know, it was, like Kyle was saying earlier, rough atmosphere. You got to play through a few things. But I mean, there's a lot of encouraging signs there for sure. I mean, the amount of heart and hustle was in those games. I mean, Kyle, I know when I saw you against Lake Forest a few weeks ago, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone drive to the hoop the way you were doing that game. I mean, that was crazy. I don't know, Johnny couldn't.
Yeah, no, he just I've played basketball with Kyle since like I was little, and he's just aggressive. He's just always going as hard as he can. He's driving to the basket.
Yeah, I remember our old youth group football games.
Yeah.
I mean, Kyle was always big like that when he wasn't in a boot or something, sprained ankles from football. But so, how many hours a week do you guys take to prepare for each game?
What do you mean?
Like film work, like even at home, because I know some people like they'll just keep it to in school, but other people like they'll be doing research out.
Mine's every day. I mean, always got to get better each day. So, I mean, depending on if it's actually training or watching film, it's only going to get you better.
Yeah, for me, ever since my injury, I haven't been really doing much like film and stuff, but usually for the normal game, obviously we watch film every practice, and then pretty much just like getting mentally prepared for like the atmosphere and like the student section, because they're obviously going to try to get in your head, and you always got to be prepared for that.
Yeah, well, you talk about preparing for the atmosphere. So that's Meadows this week.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they lost a couple of their big guns last year, but I mean that atmosphere is still going to be crazy. I mean, every year it is.
Yeah.
What are you guys doing to really get mentally prepared for that one?
Just focus really on our game. You can't really predict what they're going to do, but you can trust what we've been doing in practice. And I feel like if we just work really hard in practice and make it harder than the game, I think we'll be just fine.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, I obviously think they're going to try to get it in our head early, but obviously we just got to stay together as a team, and Coach Hess is going to lead the way for us, and we're going to rely on Jared and Jackson to score, and we're going to play good defense, hopefully, and come out with a win.
And I know, like you say always, like we're just focusing on one game at a time. But I mean, again, all of these games, some of them they're big ones.
Mm-hmm.
There's a little bit of that added fire. You guys want to go on a Meadows turf, and just want to kick them out of their own court. You know, they haven't done that in a while. So is that kind of in the back of your mind? Because I know you say, oh, we're just thinking one play at a time, but it's got to be, right?
Always. I mean, our whole team is super competitive, but like at the end of the day, you can't really let your ego get the best of it. And as long as like we stay together and stay as a team, I think we'll be fine and come out the win.
I mean, yeah, I agree with him. I mean, beating Meadows, obviously, everyone loved that, but I think we just got to go into the game mentally ready, and we'll see what happens.
Who's your guys' like basketball idol? Like growing up, it could be family
LeBron.
member.
LeBron all the way.
LeBron.
Oh, I just love LeBron. Watching him.
You think LeBron is the
I
GOAT,
love him.
right?
He's the GOAT, yeah.
No.
LeBron's the
No.
GOAT.
Definitely not.
No. I hate now that all the LeBron fans can point to the in-season tournament.
Yeah.
I've
No,
already
it's-
Hey,
seen.
it's
I've
five
already
champions.
seen.
Did
Did
people
someone
say
win that? Did someone win that? I wasn't paying
The
attention
Lakers
to that at all.
won.
The
Yeah.
Lakers won it, yeah.
The
LeBron
biggest
MVP.
LeBron Glazer of life.
Kyle, do you have anyone like family member or NBA player, anybody that you looked up to?
Probably Kobe, just because of his like basketball mentality in general.
Pre-game meals for you boys.
That's terrible.
Pre-game, definitely a lot of junk food. Probably just some like Cheez-Its and Little Bites.
It depends on the day. Sometimes it's Skittles or Sour Patch Kids, like the watermelon ones.
Are we going like full Marshawn Lynch, only Skittles before these games?
Yeah.
Jackson Hubb said the same thing with the watermelon.
He has like those Fruit Loop
Sour
things,
Patch
they're
Kids.
so good though.
That's what he said
Oh,
last
yeah,
week
I
too.
know. I know what you're talking
I've
about.
I've
Those are
never seen
nice.
them before. He was talking about it last week.
They're gas.
He gave us one on the bus. Those are nice.
Like so, like he's like they're like the mega size.
They're like
Yeah.
Fruit
they're like
Loops, or-
little Fruit Loops in like a bag or something. They're so good.
I don't know.
Okay, well, Johnny thought this was really weird. I had a box of Fruit Loops in my car
Yeah.
last year
Okay.
that I would like have as a snack.
But like
How weird is
throughout
that?
the entire year.
It
So,
wasn't
like,
throughout the entire year.
That's what you said last week.
Not
It was
get
during
stale.
like 1 week.
I mean,
of
That's what I'm
practice.
saying. That's what I said.
1
How are
week
they
of
not
practice
stale?
is not crazy.
It was
Entire
like 1
year,
week of baseball.
You did not say that. You said it was like an entire
Run the tape
year.
back. Run the tape back.
You said it was a whole year. That's why I was like, that's kind of weird. They're gonna get stale and gross.
I mean, Fruit Loops by choice though. I mean, it's not a bad cereal.
No, definitely not.
Lucky Charms on top though.
Wow.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch is
See,
the number one cereal.
I
It's not even
used to
close.
agree with that
Fruity
one.
Pebbles.
Used to agree, but you know,
Nah, Fruity Pebbles get soggy, bro.
I don't care.
yeah, Fruity Pebbles are good right away,
Yes,
but like
right away.
you've got to like eat them like
Cinnamon
in 2
Toast
minutes.
Crunch is the best. It's not even close.
That's
No.
a solid take.
Solid take.
That's a
Like
solid
they're
take.
just always consistently like fantastic every
can't-
time you have them.
Dude, I can't eat that cereal like right in the morning.
Why?
I don't know. It's some.
I'm like a pancake sausage guy. To be
Dude, I
honest, in the
love
morning.
Yeah.
So okay, breakfast can be had any day, any time of the day. Do you guys agree?
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah, yeah, I think so. What's so funny over there, Kyle?
What was the question?
We're talking about like breakfast. Do
Sorry.
you think you could have breakfast any time of the day?
No.
No.
I skip breakfast usually.
No,
I
it's
skip
just
breakfast
like,
usually too,
Can
though.
can
No, like,
you have
could
it
have like French toast and like bacon.
at like lunch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
I
But-
mean, I don't usually do that, but you
Yeah.
can definitely do that.
Yeah. It's always an option.
Yeah. All right, we're gonna move on to like the more fun questions as we like already
Alright,
started.
Sounds good.
What are your like favorite like things to do like outside of school and outside of basketball? Just completely, you have free time,
Oh, playing
totally
Fortnite.
able to relax.
Playing
Fortnite.
Fortnite for sure.
Caught a dub yesterday. Calm. What else? Hanging with Charlie and all of our friends.
Yeah.
Frank, P. Schultz.
Fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah.
You guys big fishers?
Yeah.
I got the cops calling us a couple times.
For what?
Where are you
Oh,
guys
Fishing in,
fishing?
fishing in a
Oh,
private apartment.
Private property.
Oh.
This old lady gets mad every time.
Yeah.
Saying,
Got a favorite fishing spot then?
yeah.
That you don't get kicked out of.
That we
Oh,
don't get
no,
kicked
not
out of.
get kicked out of.
Nah, to be honest, no.
That
We get
spot's
kicked out like every
goated.
time.
Spot's
That
goated.
is.
What fish you catch there?
Bunch of
Yeah,
bass. Like
yeah.
guaranteed like 5 bass every time you go there.
Really?
Literally, there's so many.
Wait,
Biggest fish you've ever caught?
Biggest fish I ever caught, probably at Massachusetts. I caught a striped bass. It's probably like 10 pounds.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Wait, what's it called when you're like you have the boat and it's like moving the whole time? And it's like moving slowly. I can't remember. It's like
The canoe?
no, that type. It's a certain type of fishing. You're like the boat's moving. You got the thing. It's like moving with it. I caught this fish when I was like 8, and it was like the size of me, because I was like
Like in Wisconsin.
Oh wait, I know
like
what
a
you're
muskie?
talking about. Yeah.
yes. I just can't think of the
Oh,
word.
when the boat's moving and like.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
That's how I caught my fish. Yeah. I know what you mean.
A canoe. I can't. I can't.
I mean, I
think
thought it
of
was
the,
a canoe. Like he was like rowing it and then
No,
fish.
no. But I caught a fish that was like the size of me because I was like super small. I think I could find a picture somewhere. Probably.
Was it like a muskie or was it just like
I
a big
can't.
fish?
My grandpa would know. He's like fishing expert. So.
Yeah, I used to be a big fish. 18-inch bass. That's the only good catch I've ever caught.
18 inch.
That's, that's
That's
crazy.
Moving on. So, I mean, we heard you guys say you like playing Fortnite. You were grinding out that season
Yeah.
about 2 weeks ago, right?
Yeah. It's fun. I actually like the new map. The new guns are actually nice. The map.
The
It's
movement's-
questionable. The map is questionable. The guns are sick.
Yeah,
I like the map. The movement is questionable.
Oh, the movement
the
is
movement.
You're just
terrible.
walking. It's so bad.
Great
Oh
question.
my god.
It's like, but like the sweats now, you're like chilling. You don't
Yeah,
have to like
yeah.
deal with them because they can't run when they're building. Kyle, I know, is a sweat.
Oh, this kid is
You don't
not
get off the game.
He's a sweat.
Nah, I don't hop off the game.
No, definitely not. All right, if you could date anybody in history, all time, who would it be?
Oh, Spencer Jennings, bro. That's all I gotta say. Spencer Jennings.
You were saying that earlier. What is she from? Like, is she like a TikToker?
Yeah, she's from she's like verified on TikTok and like Instagram. Just go check her out, bro.
Got it.
That's all I'm gonna
All right.
say.
All right. Kyle
Madeline Klein, bro.
from Outer Banks.
That's a solid take.
Yes.
Overrated though.
No, don't even say that.
Overrated,
You can't talk about
though.
it like that, bro. Come on. Madeline Klein, man. John B. sold. IRL. It's unbelievable.
IRL?
Yeah.
I did not know that was a thing.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
they were a thing.
They were a thing.
I didn't watch that
Sold.
show.
Come on.
You didn't watch that
John.
show?
No, I didn't watch it.
I'm
Bro,
not a
it's
big
good.
like TV show guy, but like that I can.
I am. I watch.
Yeah,
I
agreed.
watched. I've watched a lot of shows. I'm watching Suits right now.
Yeah,
I watched Breaking
That's
Bad
awesome.
before. Better Call Saul. Those are both great shows.
Yeah.
I'm a big TV guy.
Not a big TV guy.
Big four.
I mean, like I know all of like the shows. I just do
Yeah.
not watch TV.
I can't really watch
Same,
them
I
either, to be
can't.
honest.
It's like unless I'm watching sports, I'm not watching like
Facts.
anything. So what are 2 things you guys have on your bucket list? Like anything, you know, basketball bucket list, life bucket list, travel, anything.
Bucket list, meet LeBron James.
Oh my God! Come on, dude.
Meet LeBron James for sure.
Are you serious?
I'm trying to meet LeBron. That's
yeah,
sick.
but like that's your number one thing that you
Yes,
want to
that's
do
my
in your
number
entire
one.
Have you
life.
seen him play yet?
You could
Yeah, I've
do.
seen him play.
You could do anything else
Meet LeBron.
in the world,
He's
and
the GOAT.
meeting LeBron is your decision.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Meeting the GOAT.
LeGoat, dude. Are you
Meeting
serious?
the GOAT. All right, meeting LeBron James. Second, probably dream vacation, but I don't have a place typically. But I mean, just go anywhere I want, to be honest. Travel the world.
He wants to travel the world with LeBron. I think that's
That'd
what
be
I hear.
sick. I'm telling you.
Meeting LeGoat, actually. I think. is
My bad,
what
my
he- what he
bad.
called it.
LeGoat.
He plays tonight, actually. I'll be watching that.
Of course you will.
Do you have a bucket list?
I have no clue. Look, I feel like one of them would be like if all your friends bought like a huge mansion. When
Oh,
you're older,
yeah,
and
for
then
sure.
you all live together. Like, you know how fun that would be.
No,
So
that'd
that's
be
probably
crazy.
One. 2. I don't know. I actually have no clue what my second.
Nothing?
would be. I would definitely probably travel the world too.
What? I like that.
That'd be fun.
Oh, 100%.
Well, like with that mansion with friends, though, this is kind of a build-off question. Let's just say, who are the 5 friends you're picking to build up that mansion?
I'm going.
Right here.
We're not trying to hurt anyone's feelings,
no,
but this is
no.
interesting.
I'm going Jake Voris, goes to Vider, best friend. Charlie Pomis, best friend.
You gotta pick
who
second, bro.
else?
Payton Schultz.
Oh yeah, we'll slide P in there. We'll
P.
slide P in there
Schultz.
for sure.
Follow him on TikTok, Payton Spam 6.
Yeah, that's 3. Who else do I hang out with? I don't really hang out with a lot of
Hey, are we sliding Money Man in there or nah?
do we slide money?
Who's Money
Has
Man?
money deserved
Money Man
this?
Mateus. I don't know if he deserves it, though.
Yeah, he hasn't like.
I mean, he did drive us around, though, a lot.
He did drive.
In that Tesla.
Yeah, big Tesla
nice.
guy. 4. I'm gonna slide Casey in there. I've known Casey for a while.
Yeah.
So that's 4. One more. He's like a funny kid.
Bro, get Rocco. Come on.
Oh yeah,
He's funny.
I totally forgot about Rocco.
Charlie?
I'm a bit offended I didn't get picked there. I'm gonna be honest.
Why am I only choosing 5 though?
I don't know.
But we're just coming
I
up
mean-
with a quick list.
I mean, me and Kyle were neighbors for so long, so like we're day ones. I'm a little offended
No,
now.
actually.
We were neighbors for
well,
like
you got guest bedroom.
guest bedroom. Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
What
Nah.
you, Charlie? You got your own mansion.
My own mansion.
Let's do 3.
3? I'll take Fahey with me. I
All right,
mean,
all right.
You never know what's
I
going
like
to
it.
happen when you're with Fahey.
That's a
like it.
good-
That-
You
that
never
is
know what's
true.
gonna happen.
That
You
is
never know
true.
what's gonna happen.
I like that.
I'll slide Kyle in there and then probably P. Schultz.
Pretty sure.
Now the real question, Johnny, who are you bringing in your mansion?
Well, I
I
got
have
you.
an idea.
Oh, I
but-
know.
Well,
I know, I have an idea.
Too.
I got
Well,
a
I gotta
great
take
idea.
take Charlie Pomis now because he picked me. I'm taking
Thank you.
Nick Alquist, Marcus Kretsu.
Oh, you
Charlie-
said
Charlie
3 for
Ivanitis.
us. Now you're saying 5 for you.
Yeah, I'm doing 5. I said 3 for you.
Yeah, they're
'Cause
gonna get
they-
on
they
him
went
if
a
he
long-
leaves them
yeah,
out.
Because they went a long time. Charlie Ivanitis, probably Jackson up. Bennett McNeil, Wyatt.
Girl B.
It's a little bit more
I
than
love
5.
Wyatt. Wyatt's the best.
Yeah,
No,
Wyatt
it's
is-
literally
I
more
love
than
Wyatt.
5.
I love Wyatt.
I don't know if I could get it down to 5. I have no clue who I would take out.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, would you guys like have Wyatt on the guest bedroom list? I mean, he's one of the managers.
Oh,
Yeah, I
100%.
love Wyatt.
I
He's
love
so
Wyatt.
He might not
chill.
give you guys
He's
water
actually
the rest
chill
of the
as
week.
Wyatt's
That's all right. He
Wyatt's
deserved it. He
Wyatt's
earned
one of
it.
the funniest guys I know. Like
Yeah, I
he's
know.
he's
He
always
He's always
making
doing
people
something.
laugh.
Our world lit class, so funny, Miss Spearing, best teacher out there.
It was not safe for me to drive Wyatt home after baseball.
Really?
It was not safe for me to be sitting up in that front seat while he was in the back seat.
Wyatt likes to
Too many
like,
shenanigans.
Wyatt likes to like grab my wheel while I'm driving and like just like, pull, and like pull it. And I'm like, dude, you can't do that. Like I'm not trying to die.
Sounds crazy.
Well, moving on, we got our kind of last question finishing up here. You know, it's the time of the year. What's your favorite Christmas movie, and what's your favorite Christmas tradition?
Christmas movie, The Grinch
Oh.
Stole Christmas.
Which one?
Or Home Alone.
No.
Home Alone.
Home Alone is actually,
Okay,
that's a great movie.
Well, if you're talking about The Grinch, which one?
Which one, the original one?
Like 1960s or like the Jim Carrey?
Nah, like the
Jim
one
Carrey.
like
You don't watch
in
it.
our
Yeah,
like
Jim
lifetime.
Carrey.
So Jim Carrey.
Yeah, Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
That's a
I'm
good
just
pick. Good
I'm just
pick.
gonna say right now, Home Alone is the most overrated movie of all time.
Whoa.
John,
It's so overrated.
Okay, we had this debate last.
It's
That
not
is-
that good. It's
It is
fine.
good.
It's decent. Elf
Oh
is
my
the best
God.
Christmas movie.
That was
It's not
peak
even close.
childhood Christmas.
Elf is the best Christmas movie. It's not even close.
That's a hot take.
No, it's not.
That's a hot take.
It's the correct
That
take.
No,
is
it's a
I'll take.
cold take. That's the problem. It's too popular.
It doesn't. Elf is the best Christmas movie. It's not even
Overplayed.
Elf
close.
is good. I'll give you that.
But it's overplayed.
Yeah, it's
Home
overplayed,
Alone
for
is
sure.
overplayed. Oh my God.
Dude, if I was the kid in Home Alone,
You're basically you're glazing Home Alone more than he's glazing LeBron.
okay.
All right, 3 years ago, that's all I watched. That like, I would watch that over and over again.
All you watched is
that's
Home
embarrassing.
Alone.
All I watched, like
So,
over and
like,
over again.
if it was between watching LeBron or Home Alone, you're picking Home Alone?
nah,
picking
that's
LeBron.
too
He's
far.
picking LeBron.
That is
Too
way
far.
too far.
LeBron on top of sure.
Home Alone is just it's overrated. It's
I disagree with that.
It's not-
Someone has a terrible opinion.
it's not that good of a movie.
Okay, Johnny's got his take. What do you guys think is an overrated movie? Christmas movie?
Overrated.
Or just movie in general. Actually, I want to hear this.
Or that too. Yeah, that's a good one.
Dude, that's hard.
I don't know, to
watch
be
a lot of
honest.
movies.
What's that one movie where like Rudolph's in it and then like that big like
Rudolph-
snowman guy?
That's literally
Rudolph the
Rudolph
Red-Nosed
Reindeer.
Reindeer.
Oh,
Are you serious, bro?
yeah.
Are you kidding me, bro?
Nah, because I thought it was called something else. Because I thought it was like based on like that.
You thought it was like
that
a
huge,
sequel or
that
something?
Huge man. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's the Abominable Snowman.
Yeah, the Abominable Snowman. Yeah. That's what I thought the movie was called. My fault.
Are you saying that's like an overrated movie?
Yeah, it's a little
That's a
overrated.
classic, dude.
It is a
Is
classic.
that
though.
claymation?
Yeah, that's claim.
Yeah.
That's a hot take though. Saying Rudolph is overrated.
It's a little overrated.
That's a little bit of a hot take.
Is Die
It
Hard
is a
a
hot
Christmas
take, but-
movie?
Ooh.
Never seen that.
You've never seen Die Hard?
Die Hard.
Dude,
I've
come
never
on.
seen that.
What?
Never seen that.
What is up with you guys? All right, you guys got a favorite tradition?
Oh,
Favorite tradition?
Like playing football in the snow with my brothers.
Oh,
So
facts with your
That's good.
cousins.
Yeah, that's so
Playing
fun.
football in the snow with your cousins. So fun.
So you guys big Turkey Bowl guys too?
Not this
Oh,
year.
no,
Usually
not
though.
this year.
Not
Nah,
this
not
year.
this year.
Yeah.
Johnny, did you do any Turkey Bowl? I didn't ask.
No, I don't think I did.
Johnny's
I-
not a football
I
player.
think I did. No, whoa, whoa. Come on. No need for the shots. I mean, I played football 2 years.
Johnny's him.
I
bro.
actually I didn't play football 2 years. I sat there for 2 years, but I was there.
It's all right.
Any shout outs before we wrap up here?
Shout out my boy P Schultz.
Shout out Ryan and Johnny for having us.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Shout out my boy Trench Rick.
Trent
O-Block
oh
Rick.
my
Old Block
God.
Rick. Yeah, that's basically it.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, again, thank you guys so much for joining us. I mean, it was an absolute blast. You guys gave some good answers. We'll
Yep.
see if we can get any singular quotes. I know you said one. I like the ego quote. Might need to see that in the social medias later.
What was the ego quote?
He was basically saying, "No ego. We're just gonna win."
Ooh.
I like that.
Ooh.
I like that.
It's calm.
It's
like
a tough
that.
quote. We might put your quote about Rudolph. You know, what's that movie with Rudolph? But thanks again so much for watching. Thanks, as always, to Jets Pizza for sponsoring us, really hooking us up. Raj over there's got the best student deal in the area. So thanks again to Kyle, to Charlie, for Johnny. I'm RCB, and we'll tune in next week for some more Hersey Hoops pod.
Bang. All right, I'm not messing up the same. I'm not messing up the same. I'm not.